Hello everyone. I just came back from a walk, so excuse my disheveledness, but just wanted to come on, and I was in deep thought about what came up for the reading that I just did today, and these are just my inner thoughts of what was channeled. So I was just thinking, I think that the masculine is what also coming in, because I had mentioned that I was feeling the feminine because of the pain I felt on the left side, and I was just thinking while on walking that the masculine is also present, because the masculine is what's pushing you forward and doing what you are wanting to do or to happen or to move into that timeline of, like, what if you believe in the technical term of quantum jumping, or that there is different dimensions on, like, infinite possibilities, and everything that you have decided and want to have are on another timeline that already exists, and you have to tap into it in order for it to happen. And the masculine part of you, which even if you're feminine or a woman, or even if you're a man, you have the feminine inside you and you have the masculine. And also, if you're a woman, like, you have a masculine and a feminine. Everyone has every energy inside of them. And so the masculine is just pushing you into the new state, because the feminine is to receive and the masculine is taking action. And right now, maybe you're taking action on a specific thing that you really feel like you want, and you finally coming into your belief of your worthiness for it. And you go, person, like, whoever you are, like, you're on that journey. And there's just been a lot of things that are popping up, and there's like a heaviness in the atmosphere. A lot of people are believing in a lot of different things. They're divided. Some are just angry, and it's all valid. There's craziness in the world because of the distraction of, like, media, and but the main message that was in the reading, that, or an automatic writing if you want to be specific, is basically work on yourself. Your inner garden needs tending. And I keep on going to that reference because I just see roses all the time when I'm tapping in, and like a beautiful landscape of, because there's like these images generated online of, like, places, like when you go online, of places that, like, are obviously fantasy, but it's like you creating a world or seeing yourself in a world and creating that in your own inner landscape, and in that you are creating and manifesting your life. And I'm not so big on the word manifestation because I feel like it's being overused, and I don't want to annoy myself even. And I just saw 333 on the timer just a minute ago, and I've been seeing that a lot, and it's basically meaning to, like, follow my plan to achieving the next step in what I want to happen in my life, in my business, and, like, just anything that I wish to have. And so it's just an up-leveling of sorts, but you're witnessing it, and it's happening, and you are who you need to be in this moment, and you're choosing the next moment to create. And that is basically the premise, and just, I saw there was, like, when I sat down, there was like a huge gopher hole, and that's basically like unexpected things are popping out to be recognized, because I feel and I take in everything, because I already tapped into a sacred space right now to get more information as well. And So I'm taking it all in. Like, I just saw a squirrel running on top of my house, which is mean gather your thoughts and information and to plan for the next step, or like create a system. But it's also to receive, because I did come in with the feminine, which was to receive the information or the downloads and be at like peace with what is here, in gratitude of things. And even it came in the form of a pain or a very severe itch though, so it's probably something that you've been wanting that's just now at your door, and it seems like it's abrupt, but maybe it's something you've been calling in and you are ready for, but you're just not taking initiative because you feel like you can't do it yet. And I just got like the thought of like being a mother. Like, some people, they have to just deal, or like, it happens, and now you have a baby and now you're not ready for it. But you know what? This is the creation that is getting you to like a baby is beautiful. Like, they change your life in ways, and a lot of people really just focus on the negative, but there's so much positive in having children. I mean, I don't have any that have been birthed through me, but like, I really relate and love kids, and like studied and took classes on child development and like just things. But that's a whole nother tangent. I'm so sorry, I went off tune, but you know what I mean. Like, this is a creation being birthed, and seeing the good things and really seeing what's in front of you to be appreciative, so that more things can come into your field. And there's unexpected things and things that are like popping into your field that are allowing you to take on the presence of adaptation, and that's a whole nother thing. See, hummingbirds, they're little warriors, and no matter what you throw at them, they'll get through it because they're in their joy. They see ultraviolet light and they're constantly on the move, and they trust, they have faith that they're gonna move, and this spirit is of like the universe or the multiverse, or a spirit that's bigger than you, or that guiding energy that runs through us, that's inside of us, that's outside of us, that runs through us, that has our back and is not judging you and just having a bunch of love. Like, they have you. And when you realize that this is your path and you decide on it and you just go with it and you roll with the punches and you just adapt, then it will be supporting you. And there is a love in the universe that is for you and has you. Okay? You're not alone. Energetically, there's a bunch of things around you supporting you. Synchronicities come in. You're starting to see the numbers. But that's just the beginning of it. You're going to feel the connection to everything that is when you're on the path, And there's just so much to say. So, but to really be appreciative and love the people around you is also a bigger message too, because I was also thinking about how I'm really appreciative of the people that check in on me and love me from afar and make their presence known or tell me that they're thinking of me. And I try to do the same with people in my life. And like, it's just the connections and the love that's really spread. And I'm just talking about like deep, authentic, real, clear, pure love for somebody, unapologetically, unconditional, no agenda, just caring for people, caring for giving of service outside of yourself for that bigger than you experience of that deep primal connection with all humanity. And we were meant to be in society and to have harmony with community. And those are just broad words, but it has such a deep, like, rule, like, raw, like, meaning and connection to humanity. This also could be because I have Aquarius moon. So, but not just that, like, that's just a label or a title, but we all have the deep want for connection, even if we were, disclaimer, I guess, like, traumatized or have a lot of trauma or were abused. And it all comes back to, like, what we're carrying and taking responsibility for the baggage that we have, in broader terms again. But, just taking initiative and responsibility for the blueprint that you're putting here on Earth, because you are a unique key. You're holding a space. You are an energy. You're a life form, and you're powerful. And and there's so much stuff that's hidden from us about our power to keep us down, but that's a whole nother rant or like topic in itself. But yeah, so 11:11, so that means, like, keep your mind open, keep your eyes open, your, like, spiritual eye on what is in front of you. Each moment is an opportunity, and to live in the now is to really be outside of the matrix or the grid of the collective, because you're aware of what's around you. And, like, because I was on my walk and I was like looking at people in their cars as they pass by and just being really observant. And I noticed that people give you weird stares because you're actually aware and you're looking at them, because most people just look at the ground or they look at their phone or they're not in their, like, awareness, so people are not used to that. But I was choosing it and I was, like, just noticing that. So yeah, be aware, be alert, but not to the point where, like, it's threatening your safety. Like, know that you are know that you are protected and guided, and you have an alert system within you. If something rains, like, danger, pay attention. It might just be fear, but it also might be like, hey, get the hell out of there, you need to run, or something like that. Like, trust your body. You are always listen to your body. It's telling you what's wrong with it at all times, or what's bothering, or just, and that will give you the momentum and looking at what you need to work on physically, because you were given this body for a reason. You were born, you asked to be on this planet right now with this body for a reason, and to take care of it because it's the one you have right now, and that's connected to, like, everything, and that was not created in a lab. Or even love to the ones that were created in a lab, but that's not what I'm talking about. So you know what I mean. But yeah, I think that with that, I will let you all, I'm gonna release my energy now. And if you've watched this far, I thank you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.